Is the noise okay now? I hope the noise. Shamim, make sure that you don't have any electrical equipment near your PC. Okay, right. Okay. So now, hold on. All right. This is the hybrid Zoho hybrid framework. Okay. In project.properties, I have kept the right user ID and password. Okay, let me record this as well. Right. Now, what I had told you was I will come up with the implementation of the test cases. Okay. Right. Out here, you have source main Java. Out here, I have the test cases. Create lead test, lead test. I have implemented them. The implementation is under this data folder. Okay. Test suite a.xls. Over here, this is the create lead test. Fine. In this test case, I am going to zoho.com, and on zoho.com, I will log in. I have created a user ID and password on this website. This is the user ID. This is the password. Okay. You log in into this, click on the CRM link out here. Okay. And the next web page will open. Right. You can click on this plus icon and create a lead. You can enter that lead name, first name, last name, company name, everything, and you can create a lead out here. Okay. Right. Now, to do this test case, I have written up these steps, create lead test. From the data section, I am reading the run mode, browser, first name, company name, last name. Okay, in the same logic which we had written in the login test. In the login test, we had written the logic for data provider and all, right? Same logic is written in the create lead test. Only thing is the keywords and the data varies. So if I run this code for the create lead test, if I run this code, you will see, hold on, A browser will open. It will go to zoho.com. And it has created the lead. It was very fast actually. Okay, right. Now, out here, in the end, I have a keyword known as validate lead. Okay, right. And in the keywords file, okay, in the keywords file, just 1 minute, guys. I need to send invite to someone. I need to send invite to someone. Right, I have mailed it. Now, in the file, where is create in the file app keywords.java, right? Out here, we have the implementation of validate lead. This validates the creation of the lead. Okay, right. But I have not implemented this function. All right. I will be. I'm leaving this to you. I'm expecting you to implement this function. Okay, right? If you face any issues, you let me know. The lead is getting created, the code is running. Okay, right. Now, somebody is asking a question. Yeah, so that's fine. Now the next is deletion of the lead. The lead which is created needs to be deleted. You go to the leads section out here and you select the lead and you can delete the lead from it. Okay, right. In order to run this test, You have to run delete lead test, and this has again been implemented in the same manner, extend reports and all. Okay, right. And the keywords for this are also out here in the delete lead test. Okay, so now when you run this, okay, it's throwing some error, I guess. WebDriver exception. Where is this exception coming? Hold on. Okay, let me check it out after the class for the delete lead test where the exception is coming. Let me check it out after the class. Hold on. Okay, let me decide it in the next class. In the next class, so this create lead is working. Delete lead is something which is giving issue, but we have the 3 test cases working over here. Okay, right. Now we have to run them in batches. To run them in batch, we have this we have these 3 test cases, and we have written them the names over here. Okay, over here you have this class names. Okay, fully qualified. All right, you have the fully qualified class names. Okay, and make sure you don't do any mistakes. Okay, Right click on this testng.xml file. Select the option run as testng suite. And browser will launch. It will take you to zoho.com. And okay, this error is appearing for every test, I guess. No. So every test will run and all the test cases will run on batch. Okay. Right. So hold on, let it finish. There are some failures, some skips. Everything is failed. In the morning when I ran it, it was passing. Okay, I'll correct this out. Okay, but still the test cases are running in batch. I'll correct these errors. Okay, right. Now, okay, out here, let's talk about grid now. Okay, in the last class I told you about and, right? I talked about and, right, in the last class, you remember?
Yes.
Okay. Okay, so now we'll use grid with it. What is grid? It will help you to run the test cases parallelly. Okay, for grid, I had explained you this testng parallel concept last week. Alright, the same concept will apply over here in the project. What I will be doing is that I will be in my testng.xml, I'll write over here parallel equals to tests. So all the tests will be invoked parallelly. Okay, right. All the tests will be invoked parallelly. Okay, right. And if you run it, all the three tests will be invoked parallelly. When all the three tests are invoked parallelly, they will start executing their keywords parallelly. Okay, right. They will have this open browser function for every keyword will be called. So every keyword will try to, or every test will try to open the browser. Okay, right. Now in open browser function, we have put a condition over here. In the properties file, the properties file, we have this grid run parameter. I will set it to yes. That means I want to run the code on grid. Look, in grid we don't have any Firefox driver, we don't have any Chrome driver, we don't have iDriver, we have remote web driver. Okay, right. And out here, in my hold on, open browser function, if the grid run parameter is set to yes, then I will run it on grid. This is the code which is highlighted to run on grid. I will explain you this code. And otherwise you will run it normally using Firefox profile or Chrome driver. Okay, in case of grid, we have this object known as desired capabilities. Okay, alright, desired capabilities object. This desired capabilities object is like a bag, a messenger bag. Open browser function will be called by all the test cases parallelly. Okay, right. Now,
Ashish,
yes,
can you hear me?
yes, yes, tell me.
Are you moving the screen? I can see its movement. Okay.
Yes.
I thought freeze screen.
Right. So open browser function will be called and all the test cases will call the open browser function parallelly. Now what you need to do is that you need to send all the test cases to the hub parallelly. Okay, right. And Out here, each test case has to tell Hub that under which circumstances you want to run on Mozilla, on Chrome, on Windows, on Linux. Okay, now out here, desired capabilities object will help you to send the message to the hub that whether you want to run it on Windows machine or Linux machine or on which browser. So if the browser name is Mozilla, you initialize the desired capabilities to Firefox. Okay, set the browser name as Firefox, set the JavaScript enabled. Okay, set the platform to Windows. You can set up any platform. So which all the three tests will hit this open browser parallelly. The tests which have Firefox will come into this. Okay, maybe you can set up the Firefox profiles and options as well, which I discussed earlier. Okay, right. Else if the browser name is Chrome, then you set the desired capabilities to Chrome.
I have a question. So here,
yes.
In the grid you are running parallel, right? Then when you are using if else, if it is the browser is Mozilla, it will go to Mozilla, and it is Firefox. So how it is? So it is not running parallel. So how it is doing?
I cannot understand your question.
No, here desired capabilities. You are saying if browser name is equal to Mozilla, it is going to Mozilla, right? It is opening Mozilla and running the test in Mozilla.
Yes.
And if it is Chrome, it is going to Chrome, but it is not doing parallelly, right? If it is if or
all the three test cases when they execute, all the three test cases will be invoked parallelly. They will start executing the training. Okay, we will start off with a brief introduction and few course FAQs, right? And I will share this sheet. Hold on. There are few course FAQs. There are few questions which everybody has before joining the training, that whether you will be sharing the project or not, and what will be the taught in the course. Basically, we'll be teaching Java. We'll be learning WebDriver, frameworks. Okay, everything. Okay, and we will be doing a pilot project as well. We'll be developing a framework as well. 50% of the timing will go in learning WebDriver, Java, TestNG, and GRID. 50% of the time will go in learning project and frameworks. Okay, so there are different types of frameworks. The objective of this training is to basically build a project or to build a framework. All right, now out here we will be learning Java first, because Java is the basic thing. Look, you cannot do without Java. There are many people who join the training thinking that fine, Java is not required or something. Java is required. Okay, will I get access to the videos? Yes, you will get access to the videos, which are pre-recorded along with the, okay, 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 along videos from this class. Okay, right. And along with it, we will also record the current session. Yes, Java is required, as I told you. Look, you cannot run away from Java. There are many people who try to run away from Java. It is not the case. You cannot run away from Java. And I need help to clear my project or to clear the interview. Yes, you can do that after this training. Okay. Look, the thing is, to learn Selenium, it will just take you 10 days. But to learn it in a more practical way where you can clear an interview, it will take you minimum 6 to 8 weeks. Alright, fine. So, out here, the duration of this training will nearly be 30 hours. Okay, and some live project will also be covered. The timing will remain the same. Okay, now what is the objective of this training? I'll discuss the objective. The objective of this training is to help you build a framework. Okay, right. And what is a framework? All right. Suppose you are a Selenium tester, and in your project there are 100 test cases. All right. In your project there are 100 test cases. One test case aligned after another. All right. Fine. So the test cases have to execute in a certain order, one after another. Apart from execution, you want that your data should be read from an XLS file. Alright. Apart from that, you have to generate reports. Okay. Apart from that, you have to run everything on grid. Okay. Right. Fine, you have to read the data from Excel file, you have to generate reports, you have to read from grid, execute the script on grid, not read from grid, you have to execute the script on grid and Jenkins. Grid is something, a parallel distributed system where you can, execute different test cases parallelly across multiple machines. Okay, in the reports you need the logs, you need the screenshots. Alright, so how do you do all these things? To do all these things, you develop a centralized system. This can be a TestNG or JUnit. Sometimes people use BDD, Cucumber and all. Okay, so what the centralized controller does is it reads the data from the Excel and it calls the test cases in a certain order. Okay, serially, right, and then it generates the reports. Okay, also helps you to integrate with Jenkins and Grid and all everything. So this is a framework. Right, this is a framework. It helps you to execute the scripts in a batch. Okay, and along with it, do many other things. There are different strategies to build a framework. Like data driven is there, hybrid is there, and there are many things. Okay, this blue box okay, there is a blue box in which all the scripts are written. Alright, fine. Now, this blue box is basically Selenium. Selenium will only help you write the scripts. Apart from learning Selenium, there are many other things which you need to learn. It is not just Selenium. Okay. Right. So in this training, the first thing which we will be learning is we will be learning Java. We will be learning object-oriented principles in Java. Right. Then we will be learning Selenium WebDriver. Then we will be doing a framework in which we will be using GRID and Maven, Jenkins. Okay, we'll be doing everything. Okay. So anybody having any questions, please let me know. Anybody?
I have a question.
Yes, tell me.
Yeah, I have gone through some of the trainings, the training videos. I find Java very difficult. I understand some things that what I need to automate, but I'm struggling with Java. So everything will be covered here, but me as a person, how am I supposed to work with Java? That I need to know.
Look, that's what I tell you. Even after this training is just for 6 to 7 weeks. Okay. Even after this training, you will have to practice for 1 or 2 months. It is something which comes with time. It is not something which will happen overnight. Okay. The basic problem with 90% of the people is not learning Selenium or building frameworks. I've been training since 7 years. Okay. The basic problem is learning Java. If you know Java, you would not have been in this training. You would have learned Selenium by yourself only. Okay, right. And in Java, what do you require? You require object-oriented programming principles. If you go to the Selenium website, seleniumhq.org, okay, and if you go to the download section,
Okay.
the first thing is Selenium automates browsers. You see that on this website? It is only an automation tool meant for browser-based testing. Okay, under the download section, there is this Java doc link. This is the documentation of Selenium. This documentation is completely object-oriented. You cannot just read this documentation without understanding Java. The first fact is that we need to learn Java, and to learn Java, the first thing is you need to install Java. Okay, most of you must have done that. Basically, you need to install JDK. Okay, you download JDK, and this is the first link. You go here and you can download JDK from here. Right, it is the complete Java development kit. Many of you might be having JRE, but I'm talking about JDK. Okay. Now after this, you have to go and download Eclipse. Okay, I worked with Eclipse Luna. Fine. You go to Google and type download Eclipse. Alright. And preferably download Eclipse Luna. Okay. People say that it's old, it's this, it's that. Look, it's very stable. It will give you lesser problems and it will make your life easy. That's the basic thing as a beginner which you want. Okay. Download Eclipse Luna. Go and download this. Alright. And out here, go to the download link and you can download Eclipse from here. Okay. Once you have downloaded Eclipse, okay, it will come as a bundle. You go to D drive common. Out here. Yeah, this is Eclipse Luna. Okay, right. And this is eclipse.exe. You can run it and Eclipse will start. You just have to download and extract it. No need to install it. Okay, this is the workspace path, the path where you'll be storing all the code. Okay, I'll make a new workspace path known as Selenium Weekend December 18. Okay, and I will be storing the complete projects of this training and all everything under this path. Okay, right. So let Eclipse start and let Eclipse launch. Right. So today we have a basic introductory class plus we'll study basics of Selenium as well. Okay. Right. And this is Eclipse. It's started. Right. This is the welcome screen. You can close the welcome screen. All right. Now, out here, I'll give you a brief background of Selenium, that how it evolved over a period of time and where is it going before I start the course. Okay, initially we had three components in Selenium. Alright, these three components, one's known as RC, the other one's IDE and GRID. Okay, RC is obsolete now actually. Okay, IDE is a tool which works only on Mozilla. And it's quite unstable and it generates no reports. If you have got 1000 test cases to run, you cannot just use IDE, Selenium IDE. That's why you had RC. RC required you to run in a programming languages like Java or C# or Ruby or Python, anything. Okay. Right, and it could work on multiple browsers like Mozilla, Chrome, and all everything. Okay, GRID was used to run the test cases parallelly. You had a central machine. You connect multiple machines to this central machine. Okay. Right. And you run the test cases parallelly to save your time. Okay. Guys, are you hearing some background noise and all? Are you hearing some background noise or is it fine? Don't download Eclipse Oxygen.
Yes, sir. Background noise is hearing.
Okay. Give me 2 minutes. Just give me 2 minutes. Okay. This was initially way back in 2007 or something. Okay. Then in 2011 August, Selenium WebDriver came in the market. WebDriver 2.0. And WebDriver was a complete shift from RC. Okay. Right. And it had completely different commands. RC and WebDriver are completely different tools. IDE is still there and GRID got evolved into GRID 2 which could support WebDriver. Okay, right now in the market we have WebDriver 3.0 and it's become stable now. Initially it was unstable. The latest version is 3.8.1 and we're going to use it in the training. And GRID is GRID 3. So we'll be learning GRID 3 as well. Okay, but the first thing is learning Java. The advantage is that about this tool that if you learn Selenium, then learning other tools For example, tomorrow if you want to go ahead and learn a tool like Appium, which is for mobile automation, or SOAP UI, or a Ready API, which is for web services testing, or JMeter, which is for load testing, then learning these tools, it becomes easy. Okay, learning these tools, it really becomes easy. All right, fine. So now out here in Eclipse, I start off with Java and I'll create a new Java project. The command is very simple. You have to go to File, New, Project, and create a new Java project. Okay, and I'll call it Day 1. Look, in this training, I'm assuming that at least you know the basics of programming. That is, what an integer is, what a string is, what a for loop is, what a while loop is, what a function is. Okay. If you don't know these things, and if you're very new to programming, okay, right, then what we recommend people is that don't go for the training directly, buy the video access, watch the videos, and then join the training by paying the remaining, the difference amount. Okay, because when you watch the videos and come to the class, you come with a background. Okay, right. Now, in this Day 1 project which I have created over here, if you expand this, you will see a source folder under which we'll be writing all the code. This is GRE system library, which is having all the jars and all everything. These are the jar files for Selenium. I'll tell you what Java. I'll tell you what these jars are. Okay, most of you must be knowing this stuff which I'm telling you, but there are people over here who don't know, so I have to cater to everybody. Okay, right. Now I'll create a new Java project under this, Java file under this project. I'll right click over here and create a new class. Okay, and I will call this class as say basics. Okay, class means a Java file. Okay, right, and you will see a file like this generated. I'll just increase the font size and go to appearance, colors and fonts, basic. Text font, now it will be more clear to you. Okay, fine. Now out here, main is the function in which the control comes up for the first time when you run the program. Okay, right, and out here in this basics, what I'll do is I'll just write something system.out.println learning Selenium. Okay, right, system.out.println is the basic command to print something in Java. The shortcut is you type SYSO and hit control spacebar of the keyboard. Okay, SYSO and hit control spacebar of keyboard. Alright, fine. And similar to other programming languages, you have integers, you have int I equals to 100, int j equals to 200. You can write these things, strings. Okay, and Boolean values true or false. Boolean evaluates to true or false. There are for loops, while loops, functions, and all everything. But out here, the main objective right now is to learn object-oriented programming. Okay, right. It is to learn object-oriented programming. So I'll start off with that. Before I start off with that, okay, let me tell you something on this day one project. Okay, if you right click on this project, you will get lot of options. All right, fine. Out here, one of the options is properties. Right, last option. Okay, the last option is the properties option. Fine. And under it, there are various